Hi, I'm Aileen, and I'm so happy you could join me. Today, I'm going to take you through a strength class that uses the Pilates ball, a pillow, or something that you can compress to help get you stronger. Need a water bottle to stay hydrated, clear your space, and let's get going. Wiggle your hips on your chair. You want to sit upright, keep great posture. Take a deep breath in right here. Shoulders push back, and let's start marching with your right foot. Notice my hands, I'm pressing in just ever so slightly, and let your elbows wiggle waggle side to side. Let's do a little pass with the hands. Right, together, and open. Now notice when I open my arms, I'm pulling the chest forward. That's gonna help stretch the chest and set your posture. Keep marching. Then tap your toes to the front, right here, right to left. Notice my hands are holding the ball, but I am compressing just a little bit. Last 4, 3, 2, take the ball side to side, right, left. Elbows are pushing behind and out. Another deep breath in. Then tap your toes to the side, right here, right and left. As you're doing this, drive the car. Little hands that pop over the top of the ball. Little shoulder rotation, one more set. Final 4. And then just a gentle tap slightly back. So you're trying to bend the knees just a little bit more. Then stomp your right and your left foot. Now notice my ball is on the right side, press down. So you're adding a little force on the leg. Then take it up and over to the left. You're pressing down just to add a little force in the hip to warm the body up. Last 4, 3, keep going, 2, then turn to the left, hold on to your chair, hand on the leg, tilt back, and reach the heel behind you for a hip stretch. So the hip is warm, we've moved it around, now we're doing a little bit of a stretch, more dynamic through the hip. Last 2, in, squeeze your rear end to make sure you're getting that nice big stretch in the hip. Last 1, hold forward, bring your back leg into the front, heel out and just press forward with your chest. You're hinging at the hips, so you're not rounding. And I'm also pushing down on the ball to enhance the shoulders and the whole torso. Push down and reach. Last 2, all the way out and in, chest forward, reach out, and then tap your toe. Tap your right toe. Just a little bit, push through the ankle. From here, march to the middle of your chair, take a slow transition, and start marching with your left. Final 4, heels to the front, left to right, left. So notice the arm, out and in and out and in. You can always go slower if you want to. Push the hands together for chest, heels on the diagonal, out. Notice I'm following the body with the ball. Final 4, 4, 3, 2, stomp on your left and the right. Just hold it here, open up the chest, reach up, and then reach down. One more time, reach up and reach down. Turn your body to the right, hand on the leg, make this slow transition. Comfortable on the hips, tuck back, reach, and extend. You can hold the chair with the back arm if that makes it easier for you to maneuver. Focus on the tight rear end for the hip stretch. Back and forward one more time. Let's finish out this last one. Bring the back leg into the front, center out until you're on the heel, press down, push, and lift the chest. Now this time, after the push, let's raise the arms out in front. Push, flex your foot, feel that nice stretch. Press tailbone, pushing onto the chair, press down. Last one, we'll tap your toe. Left toe tap right here. Tap. Warm the foot up, the ankle up. We're ready to start our first set. We're gonna gently wiggle back to the middle of your chair. Start with the ball between your knees. Take a deep breath in, reset your hips on the chair, and squeeze the ball between your legs. Remember, if you're using a pillow, you'll get the same effect. This is a squeeze for the inner thigh muscles, then pop up to the heels and do quicker compressions. Just a little bit faster push. Let's do 4 more. It doesn't look like we're doing much, but we're actually strengthening the hips and focusing on these inner thigh muscles. Heels down again, one more set, in and out. Just you're compressing and releasing. Compress, release. There's not a total release because the ball stays between your knees. In. All right, you ready to go to your toes? Let's do it, little faster, in. Keep pressing. Final set. 4 more. Then take a deep breath in, take the ball into the left hand. Think inner thigh again, but we're including the chest muscle. Hold on to the chair if you need to. It's left chest and shoulder, and then open for the stretch. In and open. Cross body. So you may feel this a little bit in your abdominals, and that's okay. We want the feel to be a total body exercise right here. Let's do one more, and we'll switch hands. Get ready, switch, hands, push, and open. Take the arm to a full extension. That will give you a break in between the exercises. It'll also give you a chance to work your flexibility in the chest and shoulder. Let's do a few more. In and out. Cross body and out. 2 more. Here's your last one. Let's do 4 on the right. Change. 4 and back. Now I'm lifting my leg a little high. You don't have to lift it up much. As long as it gives you room to push against the thigh, that's fine. I'm also tilting back slightly. Change arms, and that will make you incorporate back strength and abdominal strength. Press in, open the chest. 2 more. Here's your last one. Separate the toes on the floor, and then think of this as your sumo position. Right hand on top of the thigh. Hands can be on the legs or on the chair. Press to the heels. Now, if you can stand all the way up, these sumo squats are great for leg strength. Power up, control down. Power up, and I'm pushing down with my right hand to increase the shoulder strength right here. Lift, let's change sides. Up and over, press down. Sit with total control. Remember, go all the way up to a stand if you can. And if you're not able to get off the chair, it doesn't matter, you're still working the legs. Center both together. Now that's the hard part. Now here's a little trick. If you'd like to have a higher seat, you can place the ball behind you if you need to, or your pillow. If that gives you a little bit more advantage in your position, feel free to do that as long as you're safe. 1 more. Center, walk your hips out until you're tilting back. Tuck your pelvis under just a little bit. Hand pass, back and up. So I'm gonna engage my abdominals when I lean back a little bit more. If you can push your elbow against the chair, that's going to increase the work for your torso, your abs and back. Open and in. Abs tight and in. Focus on breathing as you do this, but you definitely want to add a good amount of pressure at the back of the arms. Let's do 4 more. Tight, abs up. Think of closing the rib cage, creating a nice tight effect between the muscles of the ribs. Here's your last one. Center, easy walk back to the chair. Using the ball or pillow, whatever you have for resistance, press against your leg. We're gonna do 4, 3, 2, 1, over the rainbow. The compressions are the important part, and because you're rotating, that's gonna work your abs a little differently than what we just did. Press, 2, 3, 4, squeeze the ball between your hands for shoulder strength. And it doesn't matter how high you lift your arms. You work at your own range of motion. Thumbs are up, right there. Press, 2, 3, 4, over the rainbow. Let's do 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and make this a little harder on your last one on each side. 1, 2, 3. Pull the ball against your leg. Final one. Press, compress. 2, 3. Grunting is not necessary. Up, press, over, come back to center, wiggle your hips to reset your sacrum, your lower back. Take ball up against your forearm and squeeze. 8, 7, 6. Keep squeezing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's change. Other side. What I want you to do is test both sides today. So start to feel how that left compares to the right. 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2. Let's do it again. Right here. On the right side, right in the break of the elbow, creating force for the biceps. We're going to add squats on this set. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep going. 3, 2. Place the ball on the thighs. Squat lift. So try and come up onto those feet when they're parallel. Let's do 2 more. Lift. Here's your last one. Lift and bicep compression. 1, 2. You can count with me. 4, 6. Off we go. Lift. Two more. Here's your last one. Let's do one more round of those exercises. Biceps, push. 2, 3, 5, 6. And squat. Lift. Sit. 4 lifts if you can go there. Remember, take breaks if you need to. Notice how I just push into the heels, knees are parallel, other side. Scoot. Ooh, yeah. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right away. 4 lifts. Here's your last one. Nice, easy hips. I like the way that feels. You get to do upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. Very effective. Same concept, but this time let's place the ball behind the knee. Now I'm going to hold on to it so it doesn't fall off and roll away. You're squeezing in and working the hamstring, the big muscles behind your thigh. Notice the kick out. You can also push the ball against the chair if that enhances the work. Be aware of your posture. Try not to round forward. You've got to just do a light touch to keep it in place. Let's do 2 more. Release, take the other side. Compressions behind the leg. In, This is a great hamstring strengthener. I love this exercise. Remember, the ball can be up against the chair as well. Let's do 4 more, and then we'll do 1 more round. 4, 3, and you have to work in your arms a little bit, just holding the ball. Get ready, release, wiggle out your legs. You can even do a quick hamstring stretch if you like. Set number 2, let's go. In, pull in and up. We work the top of the thighs with squats and sumos, so it's great oppositional work when you can get behind the leg. Let's do 1 more 8, in and out. Final 4, so 2 full sets this time. Really squeeze in and hold. Here's your last one. Easy wiggle. Again, you can extend your legs to stretch the hamstring out. You need that stretch. Last set on these hamstrings. In, compress, in and up. We need strong hamstrings because it balances out the stronger quad. All right, we have 8 more. Hold on to your ball. Try to watch your posture. Good time for a deep breath at this point, especially if you're starting to feel your fatigue. Last 3, 2, 1. Release and take a wiggle through your hips. From here, squeeze your hands, and I want you to think around, push down and up. So we're doing a little scoop and a push down. Notice the hand on top. Round, now the right hand on top. Push down and up. So this is shoulder work. Press down and up. Press down and up. So it's a little functional training, and then we're isolating that muscle. Around and hold. You really want to feel the down and up push, so you're working against your own strength here. Let's do 2 more. Last one. On each side, here we go, all the way around. Press down, sit back into your chair. Now, if you can, turn on the diagonal, place the ball behind your thigh. And all I want you to think about is pushing down. So we're gonna go down, down, push. This is for hip strength. And tighten your rear end as you push down. We have a set on the right, a set on the left. Try and keep the left leg out of the work completely. You're pushing on the corner. Notice the push, squeeze the rear end every time. 1 more set is your 3rd set, and we'll change sides. Push down, push down. Feel the force in your belly when you do this as well. Deep breath. Relax your leg. Wiggle out over to the other side. Remember, the ball is on the corner of the chair. Leg is relaxed on top to start. Hold on to the chair and then start to compress. Push down. If you're doing this right, you're squeezing the rear end, you're crunching with the abdominals, and you're focusing on the power of your hip. We have another set. Yes, we do. Keep going. Take a deep breath in. Remember, you can always take breaks. Push down. Push down. Last 4, 3, 2. Give me 1 more. And hold it. Ease off the ball. Wiggle your hips, but stay on this diagonal. Focus on your feet starting parallel. I want you to focus on that. Then drop your front leg under. Place the ball on the outside. Think of squeezing your armpit, holding the chair, and doing a rotation of the leg for hip strength again. So we've done hips to the front, hip strength. We've done it to the back, and now we're doing it rotationally, out and in. There's no weight in your toe. This toe is super relaxed. And if you find that this pressure on your thigh is too intense, take the ball off. That's how it works. Keep going. We have one more, 8, 7. Keep going. 2 full sets, and then we'll do a rhythm change. I want you to focus here on squeezing the rear end as the leg goes open, and it doesn't matter how open your leg goes. So 3 up, 1 down. 1, 2, 3. That's where you feel the rear end doing its job. 1, 2, 3. Let's do a full 8 of these. Yes, we are. Keep going. 1, 2, 3. Last 4, 3. I'm starting to feel in my rear end, so hopefully you are too. Last 1. Relax your leg right away. Wiggle to the front of your chair. Take your arm behind you, and we're just going to do a tricep push. So push. Now, if your hand is uncomfortable or your wrist, change your grip on the ball or the pillow until your hand feels comfortable. You want to squeeze the upper arm. The upper arm, which is your triceps. That's where we're working. Triceps. Pinch the back of the arm. Notice my shoulder drops away from my ear. Pick up your pace. You're just thinking, upper arm squeeze, upper arm squeeze. Keep going. Last 8. We want to fatigue muscles. That means they should feel a little tired. Final 4. 3, 2, hold back. Take a deep breath in. Relax the arm, then arm to the front. All we're going to do is push down. Right here. Push down, down. Abs and shoulders. 2 more sets. Push down. Now, if your hands aren't comfortable stacked, you can take the hands to the side of the ball, but I want these short and powerful. Think, power, power, power. Every single time you push down. 1 more set. 8. Then we'll wiggle to the other side. Final 4. March with your right. As you're marching, just relax your arms. You can transfer the ball or concentrate on just the shifting of your weight to the other side. Remember your setup. Parallel feet, drop 1 back. You can use the pillow ball on the thigh or not. Knees down, right away. Think, squeeze of the rear end. Now, for some reason, if something doesn't feel right, readjust your position. Don't feel like you have to commit to that position if it feels funky. No weight in this toe. This is super light. Squeeze the rear end. We have another set before we do the triples. Notice this muscle here. I'm really pushing hard with my hand. There's your option. Rotation is the hip, is the star of the exercise. 4, 3, 2, give me 1 more. Then triple up, 1 down. 1, 2, 3. Come on down. 1, 2, 3. We have a full 8 of these. Careful about your posture here because it's easy to round. Chest up. Last 2. Hang in there. Think strong hips, strong hips. Release your leg. Walk to the front again. Your choice. You can stack or both sides. Compress. Push. Down. Yeah. Drive that strength through the middle of your body, right through the arms. Here's your final set. We'll wiggle back to the middle of the chair. 4, 3, 2, easy walk over. So I'd like you to try an exercise that I call lateral bends. Keep wiggling your hips until your pelvis is nice and comfortable. You're gonna find a spot on your chair where you can push down. Hold the chair on the opposite side for a little stability, but then try to reach a little lower and bend. So it's a high bend and then a lower bend sideways. Keep your rear end tight to protect the low back. So switch the arms. Let's start high. And you notice I just pick a spot on the side of the chair where I've got a little bit of pressure. And then let's adjust. Go lower. Squeeze the glutes, the rear end, and really feel your belly tight. You're just bending sideways. You're not leaning forward or back. It's just a side bend. Let's try that again. Relax your shoulders. Off we go. Push. Here's your shoulder power. Armpits are squeezing, even on the left side. And then try and regroup and go lower, side bend. Tighten your obliques, these muscles on the side of your belly. Let's try this. Side press. This is your last exercise of the day, and then we'll start to release the body. Push hard. All right, bend sideways. If you can bend sideways, this will help you pick things up without hurting your back. And let's just figure 8. This is a very light touch, so watch the arm. Scoop back and around. Then just step tap your legs. Tap, go to your toes, lift. That should be a nice little ankle stretch. Lift, just in case you were pushing your toes on the ground hard on those legs today. Then heel tap to the front, heel tap. Press forward in the chest for your hamstring stretch, and I'd like you to wiggle forward if you like. Now, just carefully, remember we have a ball in hand. So if you'd like to set it down, you're more than welcome. Take a deep breath in. If you like, bring the ankle to ankle or take the leg up for a square 4. Watch what I'm going to do, just a gentle press. Squeeze the rear end on that side. As you exhale, relax your shoulders back, unwind your leg, find a comfortable spot where you can do your 90-90s. Opposite hand on the leg in front, just tilt back. Hold this stretch for a moment. Take your time. Tilt forward, hinge forward, extend your back heel, maybe find a new position so that you get a nice long stretch. Then reach out with your ball. Notice how that will change this hip stretch. Center, let's take the other hamstring. Reach forward, flex your foot, drive your heel into the ground. And the same hip should be pushing into your chair. Shoulders are low. Ankle to ankle if you like, but if you can bring your leg up on top, even better. Press down on this thigh and squeeze this rear end because that will open up your hip. Relax your shoulders, unwind your legs, turn on that diagonal. Use your chair for support. Set up so that you're getting this really nice hip stretch. Lean back. Squeeze through it. Then watch the arms. Stretch, push the heel. The minute you extend your leg, it's a lower leg stretch. Then reach out and bring your chest up or slightly back. That will open up this whole area really nicely. Center, find your middle position. You could just go ahead and place the ball between your knees just to have some stability. Right arm up nice and high. Let's open the shoulder and the chest for a side stretch. Relax your arm down. Take the left arm up, hold on with your right. Tap your shoulders with your fingertips. Pull your elbows back for a chest stretch. Arms down, roll your shoulders back, hands on the chair. Pull your shoulder blades together and feel like your elbows are coming closer together for this stretch. This is a great postural stretch, especially if you're in your chair for a while and you need to stretch out your chest and shoulders. Take one last deep breath in, all the way up. Fill your lungs. Exhale. I hope you loved playing ball today. Grab some water. Have a great day.